goddess world. This is Tyra Omilade, your goddess guru, and y'all can see I have a different setup. Hope y'all can hear me. I wonder if I should put like something on here. I feel like I look crazy. I don't have good lighting. So what I want to talk to y'all about today is okay. So what are we doing here? Okay. Yes. Okay. Is I just want to pop on and just see how y'all are doing. I am at a training right now. Uh, I have been working on this training since. Hello. Oh my gosh, there y'all are. I was like, I gotta go on. I've got to go on. Oh my gosh. How's everybody doing? For the sisters who are here, Eileen and Zellico. So I'm here working on this NLP practitioner training. Very happy to be learning some new tools. It's things that I've flirted around with a little bit with you all, but I found this company. I went through a process called Manifestation Babe. I'm doing well. Hey, Virgo Bliss. How y'all doing? Um, and so, yeah, I went through this process. I bought it for my 50th birthday called Manifestation Babe Academy. I was like, I need to move my life in a new direction. I'm getting ready to turn 50. I knew I was going to be an empty nester the next year. And so I decided to, yeah, look her up. I am actually, well, Eileen knows this. Okay, let me finish. So yeah, I went through her process because I was like, hey, I really need a big change in my life. Okay, good, Eileen. And, I've always been one that's been in a manifestation. This may be something that y'all don't know about me because I don't talk about this all the time. But hey, Felicia, I first um, started really getting into manifestation with the movie The Secret, with like a lot of people. I found it in 2006, which is on the early part of my spiritual journey. And once I found The Secret, it got me into talking about the law of attraction and wanting to learn more about the law of attraction. And, I will be honest with y'all, I'm like a lot of people out there who I need to change my earrings. I said I would not wear these earrings because they bump up against the cord. And I don't really hear it, but I know y'all hear it. And there's no way I would be on here without my earrings. Hold on, y'all. I'm at a hotel right now, so I can keep talking because I have my earbuds in. But anywho, I got into talking about law of attraction and working to manifest stuff because it's some things I want to manifest in my life. And sometimes manifestation feels hard for me. And so I wear clip-ons, y'all, because I cannot take, my ears can't take anything going in there. The metal eats at my ears. So I wanted to learn more about how to manifest because, I felt like I could manifest some things, but not other things. And yeah, just dealing with things like that. So I get into law of attraction. And for the most part, I've just sort of lived my life taking care of my kids or whatever and working on smaller manifestations, wanting to learn how to teach the law of attraction or teach people how to properly manifest. And so, I knew I needed to step big into my life when I was turning 50. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to buy this course. At the time, it was the biggest investment I've ever made in myself like that as my birthday gift. And so, yeah, I finished Manifestation Babe Academy. And in that academy is when I got new tools. Like I initiated with my godmother, Oceanike, got a lot of tools through the Sacred Feminine Mysteries process. In Manifestation Babe Academy, when I went through it, it was like, yeah, I was like, this is an initiation for me. It really was, y'all. I started out with one identity and finished with a different identity. And that's a lot of what manifestation is about. And she knows this. That's how she set up the program. It was a different one than what it is right now. I was in like the old version of it. It was 4 weeks long. And I thought I was setting out to like manifest, this business that I've been working on that y'all are a part of. And I ended up manifesting me unpacking my identity as a black woman and feeling like, there's a lot of stuff that is just so against me in the world because I'm a black woman, as well as some stuff from my childhood, to stepping more fully into a truth that I already know, which I'm an infinite being. Like, honestly, I'm not a black woman, I'm an infinite being who is inhabiting a black woman's body. And for me, this is a gift. This is my power. It's like anybody who comes in touch with me, you're better because of my essence and this vessel that I'm in called black woman. So I no longer see being a black woman as a curse. It's my blessing and it's my gift to the world to show up in this form, right? And that allowed me to manifest, like I manifested money that I never dreamed I would make at the time. Like, I just wanted to make back the cost of the thing, but I ended up manifesting maybe a little bit more. But I think I ended up manifesting what I wanted to manifest and then some, several $1,000s, and which I had never at that time made in my business because I was new. Um, I manifested. I went into this process feeling like, I'm not the most lucky person. I don't win. I don't win stuff. Like, I didn't even care. It's all these prizes when you're in there. It's to keep you to participating and stuff. And I was like, I don't think I'm gonna win anything. I didn't think I wasn't gonna win anything. I just didn't pay any attention. Yeah, I manifested a one-to-one coaching session with the lady who created Manifestation Babe, which is Catherine Zenkina. I run a coaching session with her. So it was me going through that process that made me like, what is she doing? Because she tells you everything. She tells you everything. So one of the first things I ever used was this hypnosis that she introduced us to. Like, it was like this hypnosis track. I had never used hypnosis before. I was like, what is this hypnosis? I heard of it before, but I was so desperate and yeah, I had such a deep desire to change. I just said, F it. Whatever she offers, I'm doing it. I was all into this, right? So I started using the hypnosis and realized right away, I've changed. Like, this is changing me. It's helping me a lot. And like I said, I won. The whole program, not all of it, but a lot of it is NLP. And I have found NLP like back in around maybe somewhere around 2006 also. It was like this big awakening that happened for me around 2006 at my Jupiter return, that I think about it. And I had heard about NLP and I wanted to know something about NLP, but I just never did it because I was just taking care of my kids or whatever. And it turns out this company is the very man who introduced me to it, but I wouldn't have been able to tell you his name. I just vaguely remembered his name one day, and I was like, shut the front door. This is the person who first brought this into my mind. He was on somebody's, maybe it was like Caroline Mason's, or maybe not her, but somebody's podcast or show, and I was listening to it, and I was like, ooh, this NLP, it works. So a lot of what Catherine does in Manifestation Babe is NLP. And so she told us all about this company. She gave this big resource list. And so I signed up for it in 2020. And talk about the beginning of 2022 being a time of finishing things starting off slowly. And I had planned on going to this training this week. Several months ago, I signed up for it. I was like, I just got to go for it because I haven't finished this training and I don't think I'm going to finish it at home. I got to go where there's a human teaching it. So, but what I did right was at the top of 2021, I got my hypnosis certification, which is a part of NLP, and I got my coaching certification, which is also a part of this NLP practitioner certification. So I've been able to, integrate a lot of hypnosis and NLP are married because it's all about creating a shift in your internal landscape. And so I've been studying, trying to finish this certification ever since I started back in 2020. Um, and so I'm so excited to finally, 2022, finishing up some cycles, finishing this up. So excited about NLP and what it's going to do for not only my life, but your life. Because this is what I will be bringing. Um, yeah, let me say it this way. This is what I'm going to be bringing to the community because it is working for me. It is working for me. And I know, like neurolinguistic programming, for those who don't know what NLP stands for, neurolinguistic programming is so much about the linguistics and how we talk to ourselves and how we talk within ourselves, how we view the world, and understanding that we have a map of the world inside of us that we've created, and we can create, a new map any day, anytime that we want to create a new world, a new life, a new identity. And so I'm starting out at the practitioner level and bringing it to you all. And we're gonna make some changes, y'all. We're gonna start shifting our lives. We're gonna see ourselves as the beautiful, wonderful, amazing beings that we are, and every bit of our essence is a blessing, not only to ourselves but to the whole world. And yeah, I just feel like it's our time to get liberated, to get free, and yes, Zellico, and to do it easily and effortlessly. Another thing that I think about is, there's that saying from the Bible, that scripture from the Bible, that people perish for lack of knowledge or something like that. And that's what I found for me with NLP. When I started studying, I was like, well, with hypnosis and NLP, I'm like, wait a minute, all I needed to do was understand my subconscious mind. Oh, when I understand my subconscious mind and how it works, then I can begin to make it work for me. Now, I do have an understanding of, like, how does this tie into the Orisha? How does this tie into the Netter, metaphysics, all of that kind of good stuff? It's all married. Like, I've always said, this is so interesting because NLP is about saying, okay, what program is installed? Hey, how are you, Tara? What program is installed? And is this program working for you? Is it getting you the results that you want? Or do you need to change the program? And the issue is we haven't known how to change the programming. We keep reaching for all of these straws. This is my experience. It's like I just keep reaching, trying to make changes, and it seems like nothing is working out. And I'm like, what the hell? Or, Pisces, I'm a Pisces. We known for self-sabotage, but we ain't the only ones that sabotaging ourselves, right? Um, Everyone might do the self-sabotage thing. And so once I began to realize, oh, it's about working on the subconscious mind. When you want to make a change, you have to quiet down the conscious mind so that we can, see what's there. Well, one of the ways that I work with clearing the subconscious mind is I understand my cycles. So, for instance, maybe I'm in a waning cycle, or maybe I work with the Orisha Oya. This is how I marry all of it together because I don't know. That's just what I do, right? I'm into self-religion, so self-spirituality, custom-made spirituality. But this has been the information and the knowledge that I'm getting from this has been what is making the difference. Everything I had, all the other stuff was making a difference. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think back, I wanted, before I became a mom, before I was married, I said I wanted to get married and I want to stay at home with my kids. I didn't know homeschooling was a thing. So, but when I identified I wanted to homeschool, I homeschooled my kids. I manifested a lot prior to. It's just with a lot of feeling at times ill at ease, of feeling like I'm moving forward with a chair attached to my leg. Not all the time feeling at peace and feeling confident. And so NLP is helping me to understand how to create even more changes and shifts within myself. And of course, it's all combined with hypnosis and to a certain degree, learning how to coach my own self, right? Um, Along with my deep love for Afro spirituality and for the goddess tradition and, ritual and woo woo, all kinds of stuff. It's just such a good addition. And it's really making me turn the corner because it's giving me permission. It's like, for me, this is my aunt. Let me tell you, my aunt. My aunt is a scientist. And see, my thing is this: I want to share with you all what I know works. It's like, I need to know what's replicatable. I can't always be, there is a part of me that completely and totally, I'm just at this point in my life, and maybe it's these transits I've been having with astrology that makes me like, ultimately, I just trust in spirit. Like, honestly, that's it. I just trust in spirit. My life, I just trust my life. I trust the infinite power of the universe is going to show me, lead me, guide me, direct me. That's just how I feel. And at the same time, I know that the universe has brought things like this into my life where it's like, no, you can read this book, you can apply these principles and these tools. That's really what it is, these tools, and take on some of the like ways of being, modeling to get me in a certain direction. I should be able to show y'all something. I like, all the power should not be in my hands or the hands of people who know it. We need to get this into the hands of everybody. This is part of the missing piece why people stay so caught up and so disempowered. And of course, it's not stuff that's taught in school. And so that's why I'm saying this is not just for me. I'm here right now working on a few things that I need to get together. Y'all, what y'all think I'm gonna say I'm working on? What y'all think I'm gonna say I'm really here working on? Y'all better trust and believe. I got to get my slim sexy back on. All right, I'm sexy, but I'm trying to get my slim sexy back on. And y'all, I think I took the video down off of YouTube because they had dinged me. It wasn't a true violation where my channel would get taken down, but I don't want any copyright infractions on my channel. So I was rebounding, and because I said I'm putting myself out there. It is now December 31st, 2022, and I'm gonna tell y'all I made it to the weight that I said this is where I need to be by the end of this year. And so I will not be denied. That's what I'm working on right now, because that is where, yeah. I look at so many journals of the past and it's just like constantly about the weight. Let me see. Somebody just said something. Live chat. I'm sexy and I know it. That's right. Yes, I'm sexy. I think I'm beautiful. I don't have a problem with how it look. And it's been a long, like, for me to be at my larger weight, my larger size right now, and to even look at myself, I always look at myself like, oh, I'm cute. I look so good. I love myself so much. I used to look at myself like, oh my gosh, I'm so overweight. Like, oh my gosh, it's like just constantly. So happy I'm finally about to get back to working out. Good for you, Tara. What kind of workouts you gonna do? I plan on doing, what y'all think I'm gonna do? Y'all already know I'm gonna do my belly dance. I'm gonna do my rebounding, and I'm gonna do my bar. I love bar. I love bar. I love bar and belly dance. And the rebounding, man, I'm getting addicted to rebounding. Have y'all seen people rebound? These exercise rebounders, they doing the most. I'm just being honest with you. I'm like, how do you do this on this rebounder? Dance, yes, Felicia, yes. Now, Felicia, do you like any particular kind of dance? I would like to know that. Or are you just like, girl, I just be making up my own choreographies? So yeah, I'm really excited about I'm turning 52. I'm gonna tell y'all something. This came to me. And I'm off talking about this right now. I'm just yapping. You about to take over belly dancing? Oh, watch me. Eileen, watch me. I told my husband I'm ready to get me a little belly dance scarf, and I never like wearing costumes. I don't like it. It's tied to me being a dancer, a performer. I don't like costumes. Don't give me no costumes. But guess what? I want my little belly dance scarf, right? Okay, so I was thinking, what year am I going into? Because in astrology, there's this thing called the perfected year, and and I have been in the fourth house perfected year, which is actually a year of new beginnings. Look at this. All right, look at this. All right, turn up for fourth house year. Oh my God, it has been such a year of new beginnings. Um, so after the fourth house year, of course, comes the fifth house year. And I was like, oh, 52 is like when folks be turning 40. Wow, Eileen. Eileen got a whole bag of scarves. I'm gonna have to give me a couple of them, Eileen. So the fifth house year is like 40. When people turn 40, it's to a certain degree why they're like, I'm feeling good, I'm free, I'm 40, I'm fine, and I'm 40 fine, and I didn't stepped up into like I'm like at the quintessential woman, right? Um, and I'm like, well, when people turn 40, that's a fifth house year. That's a year where it's a good year. Fifth house is a good house year. Well, I'm getting ready to enter into my fifth house year. So I'm just like, all right, come on, life, let's do this. Let's have some fun. And okay, first of all, I now am saying I am donating my weight. Because, of course, in NLP, we got to watch our language. So I was like, you know what? I knew not to say I need to lose weight, but a lot of times that's what I say. Sometimes I'll say slim my body down, but I'm doing some weight donations. Virgo Leo had to have a variety of scars to choose from. I love it, Eileen. I bet they all neatly folded too with that Virgo. Um, but yeah, I said I need to go on ahead and make it happen. I'm putting myself out there. I'm putting all kinds of pressure on myself. And when I leave this NLP training this weekend, make no mistake about it, the change that I experienced in that 4 weeks, in that 4 weeks with Manifestation Babe, that change is happening. The change that I am saying that's happening, y'all want to hear it? And then I'm going to get off because my battery is low. Okay, so we write, what do you call it? We write like your goal statement a little bit different. The ladies who've been with me in the inner circle have seen this. Oh, good, Felicia. Okay. It is now February 27th, 2022, and I am a healthy, vibrant, slim 51-year-old woman who loves to exercise and follow her meal plan. I see me leaving Transform Destiny practitioner training with the physiology of a sporty and mature woman, which is strong, tall, and vibrant. I hear my classmates and teacher cheering me on and saying they can tell that I am different and changed since the first day of training. I feel certain that my shift happened. As I drive home, I know that all of the change work I have done at the practitioner training has set in and will only continue to bloom and blossom. I accomplished this because I am resolute, determined, and receptive to change, and I love myself to pieces. And so it is. I am fully committed. All right. So put myself out there. December 2022, but December 31st, 2022, y'all gonna be like, girl, look at you. That's another thing that I see. See, again, this is how the subconscious mind works. It works in pictures, sounds, and feelings. I see y'all being like, girl, did you lose weight? Your face looks so different. Just watch. Just watch me. So, have y'all been into this hoopla today of 2:22:22? And did you look at the clock at 2:22? We had just finished practicing some of our skills right at 2:22 Atlanta time. And yeah, it was like magical. And girl, the teacher was like, y'all, look, we need to set some intentions. So yeah, I set intentions for all of us, and I hope y'all did too. All right. All righty. Well, I miss y'all, and maybe I'll come back on a little bit later this week. I need to unlock a video. If you are on my email list, you've probably already have seen this video. I'll go into my computer, my laptop, and unlock it. It's about the importance of getting readings. Yes, Felicia. It's been a fun day. Oh, last little bit. I was telling Azizi, she's here, for those of y'all who know Azizi. I was like, I'm not quite sure. I think it's special. But what's special to me is that today is the Pluto return of the United States of America. Isn't that interesting? What is the Pluto return? Pluto in the sky is meeting with Pluto in the chart of the United States of America. What is Pluto? Let's just say Pluto is the great transformer. I would say Pluto is like Oya. Isn't that interesting? Very, very interesting. Yep. Yep. Very, very interesting. So I'm going to be honest with you all. It's almost it's not almost midnight, but we closer to midnight than we were, to it not being midnight. I haven't seen any news. I have no idea. I'm totally unplugged. So I don't know what's going on, but very interesting. Marcia, that the end of the world hasn't happened. That's what it feels like when we think about the Pluto return. Honestly, we've already been in the Pluto return, but today, I don't know, it's something that's been very magical about today that I feel matters to the to wherever we're headed in the United States. And so I envisioned, and I encourage you all to do the same since we're still in this energy. I encourage you all to see this country as you want it. Like, yeah, it's a lot that is wrong with this country, but we have an opportunity, especially as divine feminine beings, to add our ashe to where this country is headed. This country is rebirthing itself, whether we realize it or not. This country is in the process of rebirthing itself. Our ancestors, especially those of us of Afro descent and Native American descent, and even the women, we didn't have no say-so. We did not have say-so in the making of this country. It's time for us to go on ahead and put our 2 cents in the pot and stand here like, we demand it be so. And the way we do it is through working through using energy. To me, energy is going to be what's reigning supreme with all of this. So, true, we have to focus on what we want, not what we don't want. You cannot say it any more perfect than that. Exactly, Felicia. Exactly. And so I implore you all. I'll tell y'all what I envision. I envision a world or a country where people are not living on the street. Everybody got some place to stay. If they want to, some people gonna live on the street because they want to, but if you want to live somewhere, you got some place to stay, and it's safe and it's decent. Folks got food. Folks can be who they are, however they want to be, as long as they're just living in alignment with their destiny. They're not hurting nobody. It's not hurting society. I see a society that's progressive. That was the word I used. Calling in a progressive United States of America, where people are abundant and prosperous and, able to just really bloom and blossom. Okay, mamas, I'm going to get off because I don't know when my phone is going to end. The battery's really low. Mwah. Love y'all so much. Thank y'all for meeting with me. I feel so much better now. All right. Y'all have a wonderful rest of the evening, and I'll keep y'all posted. All right, love y'all. Oh, by the way, if you're not registered for the New Moon Workshop, I have a New Moon Workshop coming up March 1st. Yes, March 1st. A replay will be available if you can't make it. Only 15 spots available. I think there's maybe 6 or 7 spots left. I love you, Felicia. So I would love to have y'all with me in this New Moon Workshop because my goal is to make sure that you are able to finally have the new year that you deserve, that you can set your intentions. Y'all already know I'm going to be having it all attached to that subconscious mind so that it will unfold easily and effortlessly. Maybe there's something you need to let go of in your life. You know, you just like, I want to take this no further with me into life. We can work on these kinds of intentions. Like Felicia said, we're going to focus on where you want to go, not where you don't want to go. But we can focus on these intentions, and that's what we're going to do. This moon is magical. This moon is powerful. It has powerful manifesting energy in it. So I hope that y'all join me in the New Moon workshop, March 1st. I'm pretty sure it's at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. It's on my website, or yeah, I'll put it somewhere here in the description box once I get off. All right, y'all. Y'all take care. Thank y'all so much for being here with me this evening. We'll chat again.